Thank you for joining us for Laughs and Learning on the Guy Dawson Show at the World Center of Broadcast Media. And Quan, you do this too, don't you? You have
more
your
laughs.
own show.
Yeah, more laughs.
What's your show called?
Show called American. Instead of American, it's American. So get some idea.
What do you do? What do you do on
Think
the
about
American
it.
show?
American mixed with Quan. Quan is a name in Chinese. So it's bridging the two cultural differences, the gaps. So could be anything, including finances, romances, and major news, or everyday some life messages in Chinese culture and American culture.
Yeah, Quan's a big
Cultural
star now.
bridge.
I feel like a dad when I'm, well, not really like your dad, but she's started broadcasting with me, and now her wings are flapping, and she's off doing amazing things.
Soon. Getting there soon.
Yeah.
Still learning and improving. I still have my mentor, Kung Fu master, teaching me a few tricks and stuff. I'm getting there also for everyone's support over there.
Yeah, go to the website and you can check out archives of American Show.
Thank you, Guy. Being so kind to me always.
And Becky Stonebarger with BCN and the Beacon Center is back. Becky has been a pretty consistent guest on the Guy Dawson Show through the years, and she and I are very synergistic as business people, and it's always a pleasure to have her as a part of the show. Welcome back.
Thank you. I am honored to continue our collaboration. I think we're 2 years now when you opened my life and I opened your life, and we just started networking together and making connections. So that's what it's all about. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yes, we have. Becky and I had a one-on-one a couple of years ago, and it was a long one, maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Yes.
And we sat in a Starbucks and we talked about each other's businesses, and we've just always been able to work together on things ever since. And I've really appreciated being a part of what BCN represents and supporting business ownership.
That's our mission, is to support businesses, but mostly to support business owners. We really want to grow the owner or grow the person just as much as we want to help them grow their business, because if you don't grow them as a person, the business isn't going to be able to flourish.
Yeah, I think a lot of people miss out on that.
What is the key component when you mention grow in person first, then grow their business as well?
We provide a lot of education. For instance, next Thursday we're having an Instagram workshop with your photographer that's taking photos.
Oh, that's right.
Martina.
Zandanella is in the studio taking photographs, by the way. So if you see a couple of
Paparazzi.
flashes,
Thank you,
we have the paparazzi here. She's
We're being
paparazzi, and in a
chased.
few minutes she's going to be sitting in on the interview as well. She's also a member of BCN.
Yes. So she's going to be doing a workshop, an Instagram workshop. We bring in guest speakers all across the United States. So it doesn't, and even Canada, we've got one coming up because we have the technology within the Beacon Center. They've got the technology to be able to bring video into the room. So we've got speakers already lined up all the way until January 1, and now have a wait list, which is amazing. Just because we were able, with the technology that the Beacon Center allows, we were able to bring in and open up who can speak to our business owners. So lots of education, and business owners, they get so busy running those businesses. As a small business owner, you're juggling so many plates that you forget to stop and fill your own cup.
Yes.
And so this is a way, with business networking, you are able to get together with people that you've developed a know, like, and trust relationship with them. They mentor to you, you mentor to them. You kind of work together and collaborate together and share resources. And it gives them an opportunity to fill their cup once a week.
So it's like how long is 1 hour improving training or sharing the professional knowledge and skill? Is 1 hour a section each week? Monday you mentioned?
Yes, our networking meetings, they're actually an hour and a half. So 90 minutes. Plus we have 30 minutes of networking ahead of time, which is just open networking, just to walk around, meet people, see what's going on, how you can help each other, share some leads. just get to know each other on a more personal relationship. Not necessarily personal, but a more professional, getting to know, like, and trust them, spending the time, not just shaking some hands and then leaving and then coming back and doing the same thing. We've built in some of that social time.
Like a guy mentioned, the consistency. I really see Becky's face everywhere. So yeah,
she's
that's
very
important.
consistent in the way
consistent.
that she runs that business, and
So
I think
important.
that that consistency is so important. I mean, one of the challenges that I see with a lot of business owners being in marketing is that it's the consistency. You can't be successful in business unless you are consistent.
Absolutely. You know, when I started off in business, and this is one of the things that when I'm coaching clients, I will tell them the best thing that you can do is come up with any type of script that you can do. So the things that you're consistently explaining, the things that you're consistently asked, which is over and over the same thing, just come up with a script on how you respond to that and how you're going to answer that. It becomes second nature. So you can go right into when you heard the same thing. I mean, I hear it all the time. Oh, what's the difference between your group and another group? And I've got a script that I can just go right into the conversation and not have to fumble around. So the more scripts you have in your toolbox, the better.
Wow, that's definitely what the guys are doing too. You're always like memorizing the opening speech to your radio show, to your WCOBM TV show. You always have the, how you say, the script.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Professional.
That's the consistency. And
People really crave consistency in life. If you really think about your life, we all have our things that we need to do consistently. And when you don't have that, which a lot of businesses unfortunately sometimes don't have, you produce inconsistent results as a result of your inconsistency, and it can be one of the biggest causes of failure that I've seen in business.
I've spent a lot of time on procedures, procedure manual. It's just a checklist, and anybody can do this. Take a list on what you're doing, put it into a sheet protector, get a dry erase marker, and each time you do it, just mark it off, and then erase the sheet and start over the next time. That's how I process my applications. That's how I process rentals. Everything is on a check sheet that I just use dry erase markers. Make sure it's done. Erase it. Start the next one.
Systems.
System.
Yep.
Runs off of systems. There's a great book out there that teaches that, by the way. It's called The E-Myth, and it is written by Michael Gerber. And if you're somebody who's aspiring to get into business, I would recommend that you read that book before you get into business. It will save you from making a lot of the mistakes that I have made and that I've seen with other business owners. Is you want to get into a systematic way of thinking that Becky just described a couple of minutes ago before you get your business started, and that way you can produce predictable results. So we're going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, I want to talk about the Beacon Center, which is this premier networking facility that Becky has created. I'm really excited about it, and I want her to share more of it with all of you. We'll be back in a few minutes with more of the Guy Dawson Show, along with the illustrious Quan. Oh, we're going to bring Martina as well, our photographer.
Martina, beautiful,
Stay
beautiful
tuned.